the ocean swallow sound. But that night, something pushed back. I was aboard the research vessel Aegir, mid-Atlantic. No land for hundreds of miles. No light but the deck lamps and the pale arc of the moon. We weren't treasure hunters. We weren't adventurers. We were scientists, mapping hydrothermal vents, studying currents, logging sonar anomalies. It was supposed to be routine, weeks of quiet monotony, hours of blue nothing. Until the signal. It was just past 2 a.m. when we heard it. A low pulse. Not thunder, not machinery. Something different. It came through the sonar first. A bass throb, repeating, regular. The tech on duty, Hannah, froze. She leaned closer to the monitor. Her face paled. "Are you hearing this?" The rest of us crowded into the control room. The sound repeated every 12 seconds. Low, inhuman. Like a heartbeat slowed down 100 times. We recorded it. We triangulated. The source was deep. Too deep. Nearly 8,000 meters. That's beyond most subs. Beyond light. Beyond what should even move. We argued. Some said it was tectonic. Plates grinding. A natural phenomenon. But the rhythm was too precise. Too intentional. Captain Ruiz wanted to leave it. Said it wasn't worth the risk. But funding is everything in research. And anomalies are money. So we launched Deep View 3, our unmanned submersible. It dropped into the dark, camera on, lights blazing into black water, cables trailing back to us. On the monitors, we watched as the blue faded to green, then to nothing. Hours passed. At 6,000 meters, we saw it. Not yet. Just shapes, columns of rock, jagged ridges, and then movement. Something slid between the stones, too fast for the camera to track, gone in an instant. We leaned closer, replayed, frame by frame, a shadow, long, uncoiled, then nothing. The signal pulsed again, 12 seconds apart, strong enough to rattle equipment. The walls of the control room vibrated. "Is that from below?" Hannah whispered. Nobody answered, because we all knew it was. Deep View 3 reached 7,800 meters, lights cutting through silt, and then static. The video feed warped. Black bars flickered across the screen. Something blurred past the lens. The audio spiked. Not just the pulse now, but a shriek of feedback. Sharp, metallic, almost angry. Then silence. We thought we lost the sub. Tried to reel it back. For long minutes, nothing responded. Then the cameras blinked alive again. But they were wrong, distorted. Like an old VHS tape warped by heat. The image showed rock, and something else. A surface, smooth. Not stone. Not alive. Metal. It stretched across the frame, covered in marks, grooves, patterns, letters, numbers. We couldn't tell. But it looked built, man-made, or something like it. Hannah's voice cracked. "That's impossible. Nothing's been down there." But it was there. Something massive. Something ancient. The sub drifted closer and then movement. Not in front. Above. The sonar spiked. A return signal. Not ours. It answered back. The same pulse. 12 seconds. But stronger. Nearer. Something was aware of us. On the deck above, we heard it without speakers. Through the hull. Through our bones. A deep vibration. That made teeth ache. That made vision blur. Ruiz shouted to cut the cables, but it was too late. The sub's cameras showed nothing but black, a shadow covering the lights. blotting everything out, then a single blinding flash, and the feed died. We lost Deep View 3. $4 million of equipment. Gone. The ocean went silent again. No pulses, no sound, just water. And us. We should have left. We almost did. Engines were warming when Hannah noticed it. On the sonar screen. Returns. Dozens of them. Shapes. Moving upward. From 8,000 meters below. The first impact came at the hull. A thud. Then another. And another. Something scraping. Dragging along the steel. Like claws across glass. The ship groaned, metal strained, bolts popped in the walls. We ran to the deck. Nothing visible, just black water, rolling, endless. But the sounds didn't stop. They circled, always beneath us. The pulses returned, faster now, every 8 seconds, every 6, every 4, until it wasn't a rhythm anymore. It was a roar. At dawn, it ended. The sound stopped. The water went calm. But we weren't the same. Nobody slept. Nobody spoke. The funding agency pulled support. Too dangerous, they said. The mission was over. We sailed back to port. But the ship never felt empty. It felt watched. Every mile. That was 5 years ago. We disbanded, scattered, tried to forget. But Hannah didn't. She kept the recordings, played them over and over, obsessed. Last month, she disappeared. Her apartment stripped bare, computer gone, no trace. The only thing left was a message on her wall, scrawled in black marker, 3 words. Not man-made, and sometimes, at night, I swear I still hear it, that pulse, 12 seconds apart, deep, low, calling back.
I was alone on the cliffside lighthouse. The storm had lasted 3 days. Waves crashed against the rocks like fists. The wind howled through the broken windows. Electricity had gone hours ago. Only the faint beam of the lighthouse cutting through the rain. I checked the logbook. Empty. No one had been here for weeks. At midnight I heard it. A knock. Soft. Tentative. At first I thought the wind, but it repeated. 3 knocks. Then silence. 3 knocks. Then silence. My heart raced. I grabbed a flashlight. The door, locked from the outside. I couldn't open it. And yet, the knocks continued. From inside the lighthouse, I ran upstairs. The spiral stairs groaned under my weight. At the top, the lantern room was empty. The beam of light spun in its usual rhythm. But something was wrong. A shadow. Not mine. Not human. It flickered in the corner. Then the beam stopped. And the shadow stepped into the light. It looked like me. Same hair, same clothes, same tired expression. But its eyes, black as the stormy sea. It smiled and whispered my name. I stumbled back. It repeated the whisper, closer, calmer. I've been waiting for you, it said. I'm you. I ran, tried to descend the stairs, but they twisted unnaturally, leading me upward again, always upward. The shadow followed, mimicking my every move, taunting me. Then, I realized. The lighthouse wasn't real. The cliff wasn't real. The storm wasn't real. I was still at sea, alone in a lifeboat, drifting. The lighthouse, a projection. The shadow, a warning. I screamed, but the storm swallowed the sound. And as I looked into the water, I saw hundreds of reflections. Not me, not human. Each one smiling, each one whispering. And then I understood. The ocean had learned to imitate. to lure, to trap. And tonight, it had chosen me.